Yeah, I'm quite sad, mate, to be completely honest, Chemmers. I thought it'd be a tad easier because of the week, you know. I thought I got all my sooking out early, but honestly, the thing is with me, everyone was always telling me, you know, that eventually you won't want to get up and play anymore. But the sad thing is, I want to still play, but I just can't. You know, my body's just not up to it anymore. But I was coming here every day and training, thinking I was back in 2010, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. But, you know, what a way to finish here at Belmore with a lot of people that have been a part of my journey and a lot of people that I love.
The day you signed with the West Tigers, you and I went for a coffee after around the corner, and you were quite emotional. You were crying back then. You didn't want to leave this club. To come back here and finish it, is there a part of you that feels that journey, that the career that you've had is now complete, that chapter is closed?
Yeah, definitely, mate. You know, more than anyone, I definitely didn't want to leave, but these things happen. I'm not the first one that's going to happen to, and I won't be the last. And I just was always chasing that feeling I had here. James knows, you know, what we had, and constantly chasing it. And I went to England and really, you know, I enjoyed England, the place, but I didn't really enjoy the footy. And then there was just something I needed to do and to finish, and I've definitely scratched that now, mate. I honestly have. It's such a different role for me coming back here and, you know, just filling in wherever. But to be able to be a part of the start of blokes' careers like Karaz and Rajab is very special.
You talk about, you've said it numerous times throughout your career, you're not the superstar, you haven't got the skill of an elite player, but what you do have is the heart and determination that very few have. Is that what you're most proud of, that you've got everything out of yourself over an amazing career?
Yeah, mate, look, I've never even touched on the fact that, the skill side of things, you know. I've just accepted my role in every team I've been a part of, and whether that was to get in people's faces and do the weird shit that I do in the field, I was happy with that, and I was okay with it, and I accepted that from a young age. And, you know, that's what I want to do here at this club. I want to get into young guys who are from this area and just make them realise, like, you do not have to be like, you know, the Latrell Mitchells, the Cody Walkers, and all the very, very talented people. There's always a spot for a guy that just wants to do his best, you know, and it might not be good enough sometimes. I wasn't good enough in some clubs and some teams, but, you know, I tried to never steer away from who I was.
Up to you, boys.
Josh, the one thing that springs to my mind when I think of you is just how much you cared, and I think if that can rub off on a number of people, you go a long way to doing a great job here, mate. I just want to say, mate, it was fantastic to call you a teammate and, more importantly, a friend. And just looking out at this oval right now, we had some fantastic memories, pushing ourselves to our absolute limit, running up and down this field, and it's been a pleasure to be a small part of that journey with you, mate. I hope you're very proud of what you've managed to achieve and the difference that you've made in so many people's lives.
Thanks, Jimmy, mate. You're a very special person to me, mate. I don't want to get all emotional again, but you just made me a different player, mate. You made me do things that I never thought I could do, and I really appreciate that.
Me too, man.
Yeah, Grubby, Ryan Girdler, mate, congrats on a fantastic career, mate, and so brilliant just to witness the moments and the emotion, and you're just one of those players that everyone wishes they got to play with. I never did, mate, and I just want to let you know that as you transition over, it's gonna be difficult in times as well, but there's a really unique rugby league community out there that's willing to help you on that journey. So just always feel like you can connect, always feel like, you know, you can call up, ask for help, ask for advice, because it's a really difficult time in your life, and a lot of us really struggle with it. And just know that there's people out there, mate, that you can call, and I'm definitely one of those, and I know Jimmy's one as well, and we'll be there for you, brother, and enjoy what the future brings.
Yeah, thanks, Gertz. I appreciate that, mate. I've already accepted I'm going to struggle without the game so much, just because I still love it. I still honestly love it. I think things in my head all the time when I go on the field, and it just makes me really proud that I was, able to play the sport that I love, and you know, as I've grown up as a kid, mate. So thanks for that. I appreciate it, mate.
Hey,
Josh Reynolds.
Josh, you said about thinking things in your head. Can you tell us what you were thinking that day in the Gold Coast where you ran off and you threw the deliberate forward pass and you ran off into the change rooms and we were continuing playing?
Was that the one where you wrote the season off as our captain, mate? You always forget that part. You always forget the best part of the story. But, that was probably one of my best moments of my career, mate. So, yeah, thanks, Jimmy.
Josh Reynolds, we've got to thank you so much